What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. Whew, wow. Today I'm going to talk about yesterday's breaking news. You had the Cleveland Browns signing former Kansas City Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt to a 1-year, $1 million deal. Uh, I got mixed emotions on this. I feel like, first off, I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs made the absolute right decision when this story had first broke, when the video first emerged, by making the tough decision to release him. Because remember, man, this team basically had home field advantage. There was a young team, they was rolling, they had a real shot at the Super Bowl. And for them to make the decision to say, nah, bro, like you can't play for us the rest of the season, it was a gutsy decision, man. The right one that needed to be made. And people was critical of them because they said, oh, well, you knew about it back then. Apparently they didn't, because Kareem Hunt himself did acknowledge that he lied to them about everything that happened. So for him, he missed, obviously he missed the rest of the season. He dealt with all the backlash that comes with that. He paid a price, man. And me personally, I think the Chiefs made, like I said, I think the Chiefs made the right decision as a man, especially me as a man with daughters, a mom, a sister, and all, and female relatives and friends. You know, um, yeah, like you don't put your hands, especially your feet, on a woman under any circumstances, man. Like as a man, you walk away from any type of situation like that. Uh, with that being said, man, the Cleveland Browns, it's a risky decision, yo. Cause there's also, reports came out that I think in June last year or something like that, he had another incident where he actually got into a fight. Him and a teammate had got into a fight with a man where he allegedly had broken a man's nose. So it's a risky decision for the Browns, yo. But John Dorsey, their general manager, actually drafted Kareem Hunt in Kansas City. So it's like if somebody, who's dealing with such a big situation, for somebody to take a second chance on them, it gotta most likely be somebody who is familiar with the individual on a personal level. So, John Dorsey felt like it was worth the PR disaster and everything else that comes with it. Now, granted, it's not like he's going to just be out there and play week one. He's still on the commissioner's exempt list. They're still investigating, I think, the situation. More details may come out of it to help his chances or even hurt his chances. But he's in anger management classes. But yeah, he's still gonna have to serve a lengthy suspension, whether it's at least 6 games, may even be more than that. It's all up to, Roger Goodell when it comes to that. But after that, the Browns felt like, they're a young team. They're a trending team. It's a little surprising because I thought Nick Chubb did a good job with them last season. And, they got Duke Johnson as more like their third down pass catching running back. But I mean, the Browns, I guess they feel like they want to go all in on it. The fact that they got a Nick Chubb and a Duke Johnson, they feel like they can't afford, to have Kareem Hunt miss half of most of the season. As far as just football wise, I mean, he's a really good running back, man. I mean, he's 23 years old. He was third in the league in rushing since he entered the league a couple of years ago. He's a good pass catching back out the backfield. He's big, he's strong. He doesn't really fumble the ball. He had to fumble his first carry last year and then never fumbled again, I want to say. But it's risky, yo. It's risky because I don't know, me personally, I don't think the man should not play football the rest of his life. I feel like he does at some point deserve a second chance, especially if he's sincere about it. The interview he did on ESPN right after he got released, he seemed sincere. He seemed very sorry for what he did. It's not up to me or any one of us to tell if he's truly sorry or not. But It's tough, man, because on one end it's like, bro, you can't just do that, and you can't do that, man. But then on the other end, it's like you can't expect him to never play football again. Like you can't expect him to pay for this the rest of his life. So it's a gray area, man. It's very tough. But the Cleveland Browns felt like it was worth it. Most people will look at it and be like, nah, bro, like it ain't worth it. You know, as bad as my Philadelphia Eagles need a running back, even I'm like, nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's worth the negativity that comes with it. I don't know if it's worth, cheering for him right now, knowing what he did. Granted, the same thing. We went through a situation like this with Michael Vick when he went to, but Michael Vick went to prison. So that one I had a little more compassion for him after the fact, because I mean the man went to prison, for what, a year or so. Kareem Hunt didn't serve no jail time. He just couldn't play football. So, you know, that's why I said I don't know if it was worth the risk for us. But the Cleveland Browns feel like it was worth the risk, yo. But we just hope in the future, man, that these domestic violence issues go away. You know what I'm saying? We just really hope that they go away, and that people, stop doing these type of things, and that people, just that the world becomes a better place, man. Like, men, we got to stop putting our hands on women and our feet on women. We got to stop hitting women, man. Not just NFL players. We're talking about men in society, man. We got to do better, yo. But hopefully Kareem Hunt learned from his experience. Hopefully he's become a better man going forward. Hopefully the young lady involved in the situation, hopefully this doesn't happen to her again, or anybody else, really. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have NFL content throughout the season. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.